putting a fork into teams. He's enjoying retirement, of course, these days, but he left us these forks, guys. Now it's up to you. I want you to look at this.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to stab you here.
Throw me that fork.
This is the Jimmy Johnson Memorial. Well, not memorial. He's still alive.
Oh, my God.
Commemorative. That's the word I was looking for. Fork. All right. Who's getting the fork here?
Can we get Jimmy
to you?
Can we get fork in Jimmy? Hey, you put a fork in Jimmy, huh?
All right. Let's start with the Cowboys. They haven't won back-to-back games all season long. You put the fork in them?
Oh,
Somebody answer. Yes.
I'm not going to put a fork in the Cowboys yet. Second leading offense in the league, but second worst scoring defense in the league. Yeah. Doesn't match up. Not yet, but I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket if I was a Cowboy fan.
Well, the division that are in, they're behind Philadelphia.
Philly, yeah.
They're not going to catch Philadelphia. I think the only thing wrong with Dallas, personnel doesn't fit the scheme. So,
on the defensive side, that's what they're
on the defensive
they are
side.
calling around to try to trade for help on the defensive front, even cornerbacks as well. I think they bring in somebody.
If they get help, I'm not forking. If they don't, I am.
Keep the
All
guy.
right, let's stay in the NFC East. Talk about Washington. They've lost 3 straight. They're now 3-5. They were in the NFC Championship game last year. You forking them?
No, I'm not. McLaurin's back. They have not had their
McLaurin's out this week.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
he came back last week. He was out.
Debo's
they
been
have
out.
not had their offense
Get the
together.
quarterback
all
back.
year.
Quarterback's
Quarterback's back. Daniels. Not yet. They're too good. Too talented.
Yeah, they're looking for pass rush help. They need help on that side of the ball. Dan Quinn, defensive coach.
All right, let's talk about the Vikings. They've already lost more games this year than they did all of 2024. You forking the Vikings?
Yeah, I am.
I just don't. What quarterback is going to work behind that line right now? And that was the thing at the end of the season what they wanted to address, and they thought they did, but they didn't.
I would have never gotten rid of Darnold. Yeah. I always thought he should have stayed at least one more year and let McCarthy learn behind him. Look, they were a good football team with him at quarterback, even with that offensive
It's like
line.
they said, okay, we maybe they saw something McCarthy they haven't been able to show yet because of the injuries and everything else. But I think for this year,
too much talent still.
Hey, and what about the Jekyll and Hyde Falcons?
Man.
Oh, God, they're the most confusing team.
Beat Buffalo.
They look so dynamic one week and then
lose
just
to Miami.
lay an egg. Yeah.
Buffalo, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and down.
If you're putting a fork in them,
no, I'm not.
They're too talented to put a fork in them.
Okay, so look, they're committed to Michael Penix. People calling about Kirk Cousins?
They haven't called, they haven't texted, they haven't sent a beep, a page, a telegram, smoke signals, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, man.
It's not you, it's me. That's what it is. All right. Hey, the Texans, they've got a little Jekyll and Hyde in them. What about them being so far behind? We talked about Indy.
Well, they're favorites today.
Wow. Oh, that is shocking.
You would
hosting
know that.
Denver.
Yes.
You know what? After last week's game, when they played so well, didn't give up any sacks because quarterback threw.
I'm not forking them.
No, not yet.
Now that defensive
Not when you got a quarterback like they have.
That defensive front.
That defense is
That's
good.
my hometown. I'm not forking my.
They got the #1 defense in football right now. Let's talk about the Bears. They've got a winning record, but as we said, they're in the same division with the Lions and the Packers. Fork them yet?
No wild card for them. Boy, you don't want to. They're fun to watch, but you almost got to, right?
In that division.
Yeah, in that division.
Well, the North had 3 playoff teams last year.
Yeah.
Okay, since you put it like that, fork them.
If the quarterback can evolve, the run game's great. They're turning the football over. They can't turn it over at that pace. They need a pass rush, and they need him to evolve.
They've been one of the more aggressive teams also calling around. And again, another team looking for help on that defense, especially that pass rush.
Mike wants to know how aggressive they are.
You really think so?
I really know I can give
you
him
pass
a
a physical?
Absolutely.
Can you pass a drug test?
Absolutely. You know what the heck was that?
Let's talk about Cincinnati. Look, not only are the Bengals 1-5 without Joe Burrow, they're the only team to lose to the Jets. You forking the Bengals?
I hate being negative.
Pitchfork.
But
What's that, Jimmy?
Honestly,
Jimmy just called in. 1, I'm alive, and 2, fork the Bengals.
Okay. The Giants. Let's talk about them. I know they're beat up, but they've got a little bit of enthusiasm and a spark from Jackson Dart. You forking them? Or?
Yeah, I'm forking them. I hate to say it for my Giants fan. I'm forking them now, not because they don't have talent and spark from Jackson Dart, but the other spark plug, Scatterbo, you lost him. Then you lost the best receiver on the team, the Neighbors, one of the best in the league. So I just think you have to fork the Giants because of the division they're in. I think they're still trying to find their way. They have a good defense, a good defensive front, but I think offensively they just had too many injuries, too many key players.
By the way, both Scatterbo and Neighbors had surgery this past week. Both should be good for camp.
Perfect. All right, that's good in the future, maybe not so much this year.